During World War II, a British spy named Operation Mincemeat used a dead man's identity to become a double agent and feed false information to the Germans. The operation was so successful that it helped the Allies win the war. The first ever computer was invented in the 1830s by Charles Babbage, and it was programmed using punch cards. Although the computer was never fully completed during Babbage's lifetime, his designs were a precursor to modern-day computers. In the late 1800s, a man named Karl Tanzler stole the corpse of a woman he was obsessed with and lived with it in his home for over 7 years. Tanzler was eventually discovered and arrested, but he was never convicted of a crime due to a technicality. In the 1970s, a group of Soviet scientists drilled the deepest hole in the world, reaching a depth of over 7.5 miles. The project was intended to study the Earth's crust, but it was abandoned due to the high temperatures and pressure at that depth. The deadliest war in history, World War II, resulted in the deaths of an estimated 70 to 85 million people worldwide. The war lasted from 1939 to 1945 and was fought between the Axis powers, led by Germany, Italy, and Japan, and the Allies, led by the United States, United Kingdom, and Soviet Union. In the early 1900s, a man named Terrare had an insatiable appetite and could eat nearly anything, including live animals and whole baskets of apples. Terrare's unusual condition was never fully explained, but it is believed to have been caused by a rare medical condition. The Great Wall of China is actually not a single wall, but a series of fortifications built over centuries by different Chinese emperors. The wall stretches over 13,000 miles and is one of the largest engineering projects in history. The Black Death, a pandemic that swept through Europe in the 14th century, killed an estimated 25 million people, or roughly one-third of the continent's population at the time. The disease was caused by the Yersinia pestis bacterium, which was transmitted by fleas carried by rats. The first recorded Olympic Games were held in ancient Greece in 776 BC and featured only one event, a short foot race. The games were held every 4 years and included a range of athletic events, including wrestling, boxing, and chariot racing. In the 1970s, a man named Philippe Petit walked a tightrope between the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center, a feat that was later depicted in the film, The Walk. Petty's daring stunt lasted for 45 minutes and is widely regarded as one of the greatest artistic performances of the 20th century.